Yo, what is up guys? It is Samool, and today we're going to be talking about the 3 limited banners that are running with the Tensura collab and which one you guys should be prioritizing. Now, I've been seeing a lot of questions in the comment section down below regarding, which one should you guys focus on first and which one should you guys prioritize, the least and so forth. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about all 3 banners and which ones I think are the most worth it to pull for and which one, you kind of want to put on the back burner and has a last resort in case you actually don't have bookmarks because that banner isn't as good as the others. So to pity all 3 of these, you're going to need 1800 bookmarks, which is insane. A lot of you guys probably don't have that many bookmarks, especially because, we had that triple group banner that also just ran. So for that reason, you guys are probably hurting on bookmarks and need to know which one to prioritize. So I'm going to talk about the one that I think is the best to go for right now, and that is going to be actually Rimuru. So I know a lot of you guys are saying that, benimaru is very, very good and stuff like that. And I also said that he's very powerful. The thing is, he's not as universal as Rimuru can be. So benimaru, guys, he's very, very good against units that have an extra turn because of how his multi-layer barrier works. But if you do not actually have an extra turn on the enemy side, he becomes a lot less useful because he can't actually activate his S2 Hellflare, which does a lot of damage, and his damage just suffers a lot in that situation. So I think, benimaru, although right now he seems very strong, I think that Rimuru is just a safer pick. So I'm going to definitely recommend Rimuru's banner as the first one to go for because he's just super universal. You can build him on a tank build, you can build him on a damage dealing build. His S3 is very, very strong and will also be very powerful in Guild Wars offense, and he's still a usable pick in World Arena currently as well. Now, after Rimuru's banner, guys, the second unit I would recommend, to pull for is benimaru. Now, I know I just said that, he is more niche. You can't really pick him into too many units because you need to pick him into extra turn units. The thing is, there are a lot of powerful extra turn units in the game right now that are very, very strong. For example, we have like Conquer Ilias, Lua, right? So benimaru will always be pickable in a lot of situations. You just have to kind of wait for them to pick those units first. And because of that, you can't really, blindly pick him, which is why I recommend Rimuru first to prioritize over benimaru. And then, after that, we're going to have milim, which we'll just talk about in a second. So yeah, benimaru's at the second. Honestly, the way you can look at it is just go down the list here, right? Rimuru's at the top, so focus on him. Then we have benimaru, and then we have milim, which is, they're just all in order right now, at least on my screen. But yeah, for milim, guys, I think she's the least priority because she's only really used as a evasion unit counter and a landy counter. So landy and evasion unit counter because if you look at her Dragon's Eye from her passive will actually dispel stealth from all enemies at the start of her turn, and also Dragon Eye will give her increased hit chance in evasion, meaning that you can actually hit through evasion units very easily if you put her on a hit chance artifact as well, such as like Symbol Unity to also boost her damage because she'll have 40% hit chance to actually, go through those, evasion units, which makes her very, very strong. The thing is though, benimaru also actually can do very, very well against evasion units if they also have an extra turn built in, which Violet does, by the way, with his S2, Green Violet at least. But you're going to see he also gets hit chance from multi-layer barrier. So, benimaru is also a very good evasion counter. So that's why milim is kind of near the bottom here. You're only going to really use her as a landy counter or an evasion unit counter if that evasion team doesn't have an extra turn. That's the only reason you pick her over benimaru. So yeah, just to summarize, guys, focus on Rimuru first. If you pull for him and you get him, then go for benimaru. If you get him, then go for milim. I think you want to try to get all 3 if you can, but obviously, we don't all have the luxury of having a million bookmarks in Skystones, so you need to prioritize and use your resources wisely. Now, once you do pull one copy though, especially if you're new to the game, I would not pull for dupes and not, chase the artifact. Because of the fact that it's going to waste a lot of your bookmarks, you definitely want to save it. And also just keep in mind, like the slime collab will most likely run again next year, so you can actually pull for dupes and other limit break copies of the artifact later on once it reruns again. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, though, guys. Just wanted to talk about this very quickly because there were a lot of comments asking about this, and I kind of told you guys to wait for all 3 banners to be running before you choose to see how strong, benimaru is so we can compare. But now that he's out, I kind of wanted to give you a finalized opinion where, Rimuru and then benimaru and the milim in that order. That being said, hope this video helps you guys out, guys, and I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.